Here with another one, and today I have a big video. So number one on trending on YouTube is a diss track from Eminem against Donald Trump and his supporters, and it's pathetic. It's being marketed as this great thing, you know, the same thing we come to expect from celebrities applauding each other for any kind of political propaganda they may push, but it's pathetic. It doesn't rhyme. The imagery is horrible in the video. It's filled with profanity and these tired tropes about racism and racism. You know, it's that same garbage that we expect from the left. And people are liking it. I mean, that's the horrible thing about it. But before I go into the video and why it's wrong, why everything Eminem said is garbage, I want to talk about these companies like YouTube, like Facebook. So under Susan Wachowski, or whatever her name is, the new CEO of YouTube, we've seen constant promotion of left-wing propaganda in trending. We've seen them put videos with hardly any views in the trending spots to get them trending and to get likes and more views just because it promotes a certain agenda, usually globalist or usually Marxist, leftist. And it's out of control now. I mean, we've seen them deplatform people. We've seen them demonetize so many channels now. Even people like Dave Rubin, who are moderate, you know, former progressives or classical liberals, not even on the right, but people who don't go along and toe the line with this leftist agenda, they are censoring them. We see Facebook banning people 30 days at a time, removing people's posts. We see Google manipulating people's searches. And this is why I ask those people who like this Eminem video, who follow the things on trending, I want you to ask yourself, if these big corporations, the same corporations leftists pretend to hate and be against, if these big corporations are manipulating your searches, if they're silencing opposing opinions, is that the side you want to be associated with? Is that viewpoint right? Do you think that they're right when they are trying to manipulate what you think? Propaganda is used on weak people. It's used to promote ideas that would not work in the free market of ideas and on their own merit. And so the fact that they have to push these ideas on you, the fact that every celebrity out there is bashing on Trump and his supporters and using the same tired accusations of racism or misogyny, that should tell you that there's something seriously wrong with your viewpoints, your ideology. If it cannot succeed in open debate, then why are you supporting this? So on that note, I'll transition into Eminem and what he's talked about in this video. So the first thing he comes out with are the same tired things about being orange, being sexist, grab them by the pussy, the same kind of tired tropes we see all the time about Trump, and that's fine. You know, that's really weak, and if I attack Obama, I'm going to attack Obama on merit or any other leftist on merit, but the one thing you did not see Eminem talk about was his ideology or what he's promoting and trying to defend his own beliefs, because we never see that from the left. We never see them talk about their own beliefs and try to defend them as a standing idea. So we see the same tired stuff, and it's pretty lame. None of the stuff in the video rhymes. It's him getting all triggered and worked up and angry. And that's another thing. You always hear the left talk about hate and project their hate onto people on the right. And projection's a big thing for the left. They're always projecting their ideas, their faults, their problems onto people on the right. When you hear the left talk about racism, one group in America is obsessed with race. One group in America commits all the hate crimes. And it's not conservative middle-class Republicans like myself. We're not the problem, guys. We're not committing all the crimes. We're not the ones hating on people or oppressing people. That is strictly a Democrat thing. That is something that happens in Democrat-controlled areas, mostly in the inner cities, and it's a big epidemic there. When they talk about gun control, one of the things Eminem talked about was the Las Vegas shooting. Meanwhile, he promotes this gangster culture, and you don't see Eminem calling to disarm Detroit, inner city Detroit. I say before Eminem ever talks about gun control and reacting to this Vegas massacre, he needs to try to get his homies in inner city Detroit to disarm themselves. And you'll never hear the Democrats talk about the crime epidemic in Chicago, where 3,000 people are killed so far this year, as opposed to the 50 that were killed by a mass shooter this year. So this is the hypocrisy we see time and time again. But it gets worse. In this video, Eminem also talks about how Obama was this great president and he wishes Obama was back. And then he, same note, accuses Trump of being anti-American and also promoting war. Well, this is a total fallacy because Obama was raised by anti-American grandparents. His grandparents were terrorists. They were communists. They tried to lead a revolution against the United States of America. These are the people that raised Obama. His father, and then his father, who was not an American, had very anti-American views. And then on top of that, his stepfather put him in a madrasa, a Muslim madrasa, where he was taught constantly about the evils of Western countries and the evils of Christian countries and Christian people. And this is hate. He was being taught hate in these schools, and he grew up to hate America and everything we stand for. Yet Eminem praises him and disrespects Trump. Now, the other thing he said was that Trump is some sort of warmonger and Obama, was so much better than Trump. But Obama started 7 proxy wars, and he destroyed and destabilized many countries in Africa and the Middle East, including Yemen, Libya, Syria. So we know Obama was not this peaceful liberal as all these people try to paint him and portray him as. He even got a Nobel Peace Prize while he went ahead to bomb and kill, thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people. So it's a big joke. Meanwhile, Trump is talking tough on Iran and North Korea. Now, North Korea is a hermit kingdom, and it is an oppressive slave state. The only reason the left doesn't attack North Korea is because North Korea is a communist country. And we've seen in North Korea starvations that killed millions of people because of their brutal government. It is a true humanitarian crisis. And it's run by a sociopathic family, oligarch or really a monarchy of sociopaths. And they want a nuclear weapon, and they're trying to test nuclear weapons capable of firing into America. So Trump talks tough with these guys like you talk tough on any bully. Like when you're a kid in school and you stand up to a bully, they respect you afterwards and you don't have problems. You bloody their nose and then you're best friends afterwards. Now, I don't want to be best friends with North Korea, but I'm just using that as an allegory. Anyway, Eminem goes on to finish this diss track by saying that he supports the military, he supports Kaepernick, and he loves America, but he hates Trump and his supporters. Now, this is funny because Marxism is distinctly anti-American. The whole idea behind the agenda he is pushing and the whole agenda we see from the left being pushed by these celebrities is inherently anti-American. It is based in conflict theory and based on the idea of revolutionary socialism and communism. And this is something that we see with Antifa. They are very happy burning American flags. And these are the people that this is appealing to. So it's a big joke that Eminem is out there saying he loves America and loves the military. Meanwhile, you constantly hear these celebrities bashing America and bashing the military. And then he says he stands up with a raised fist for Kaepernick, who is also somebody who very much hates America. If you look at any of the tweets from Kaepernick or some of the t-shirts he's worn, he has very low opinion of America and Americans. And the fact is, guys, this is just more garbage, more propaganda, and he's trying to appeal to people who are low IQ, very naive, and it's the same people all these celebrities appeal to. So, we have to shut this down. We have to come out and make our arguments against this and really dislike these videos that get put out there. Talk to people about why these companies are promoting these videos, and go out and talk to the kids who are fans of people like Eminem, these people who love to watch these celebrities. We need to wake them up to politics, because right now they're being encouraged to participate in politics in a very destructive, very inappropriate manner. And we really need to address this in America. We need to separate political fact from propaganda, and we need to do it quick. Anyway, I'll end this by saying Eminem is not pro-military. The military loves Trump. I'm a veteran, and screw him for making this video. Screw him for pushing this propaganda on naive youth. I'm out.